LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Brooklyn saying, la, 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 la. ASEAN saying, la, 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 la. Vegas saying, la, 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 la. Rio saying, la, 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 la. Tokyo saying, la, 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 la. Down under saying, la, 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 la. Miami saying, la, 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 la. Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me.
There is a buzz in the air here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Taking a look at Utah. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Steph Curry's out there with Martin. Then there's Warren. Then it's Julius. Randle, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Mirotic sets the screen for Wade. There's a good screen. Stolen by Martin. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to nail the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a three-ball that deep was not going in.
Yeah, but when a guy shoots it like he does, you have got to still be able to contest. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
That's good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Martin with the block. Now here's Warren. Defended by Crowder. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Smith kicks to Turner. They set the screen. Now the dish to Smith. Curry with the steal. Here's Warren. Crowder pulls it in.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Wade. Good work defensively by Martin.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Martin. And the pass to Covington. It's stolen by Wade. Now here's Crowder. Defense is right there. Rebound San Antonio. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And here's Wade after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Screen by Smith. And Turner kicks to Crowder. The drive by Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got his first 2 points. San Antonio leading by 16. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Crowder dishes to Smith. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Noel's checked in for Turner. DL comes in for Mirotic. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Ish Smith. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Noel. Noel sets a screen for Calderon. Diaw with a wide open look. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Hibbert. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Williams kicks to Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Jazz have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. The first one falls. 2 shots. So he picks up just one from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 17. Kicks it to Covington. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team...
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio. Roy Hibbert is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Allen. Then there's Warren, and that one's good.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Nobody near Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. There's a screen by Noel. Williams attacking. Noel wide open. He fires. No good from 11 feet. San Antonio leading by 19. Here's Warren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Warren's got 7 points.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Williams attacking. Just 5 to shoot. Step back on that one and let it fly. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. A different look for Utah. Mirotic is checked in for Diaw. Jay Crowder comes in for Joe Johnson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jose Calderon. San Antonio also making some changes. Randall comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Steph Curry subbed in for Ray Allen. Randall kicks to Warren. Crowder with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wade's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
From deep.
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry. Wade kicks to Noel. The kick out to Williams. Williams missing again.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Mm-hmm. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Turner's checked in for Utah. Ish Smith comes in for Deron Williams. Crowder, the pass to Smith. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and finished off by Mirotic. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Curry. He has 30. From deep three-point range, that one's off, but a great shooting night overall as he is 10 of 12, 77% from the floor. Dishes it to Mirotic. Utah the rebound. Here's Turner, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio.
San Antonio team. Robert Covington.
Here's Smith. He kicks it to Crowder. Feeds it to Mirotic. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
From deep, Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Ish Smith. At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Inside, here's Plumlee and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Smith kicks to Turner. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Roy Hibbert's checked in for San Antonio. Mirotic against Plumlee. Turner with a screen on Plumlee. Turner up top. He feeds it to Smith. Wade with no one around. Another miss by Wade.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The tray, and it would have counted had it fallen, but so as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, we sure hope you've enjoyed this first half of this Western Conference. Checking out the Spurs. This game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah,
I appreciate that, Clark.
That's good, Clark. Mirotic out there with Turner. Then there's Ish Smith. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Curry. He's got 39. Six to shoot. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 42 in the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Here's Crowder. Randall grabs the board.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Crowder. D right on him. Mirotic has a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Mirotic has got 12 points in the game. Curry outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Mirotic with it. 12 points for him. Shoots from the elbow. Kept alive. Turner. And he jams it with authority.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Smith against Curry. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 51.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
But they'll get another chance. Wade on the wing, covered by Martin. Wade against Martin. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Wade. That's 12 points for Smith.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And he gets the bucket. 54 points for Steph Curry.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Kevin Martin with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From deep three-point range. Look at that shot.
Oh,
how did that go in?
How about that?
Oh. Smith kicks to Mirotic. Mirotic the screen. Wade against Martin. Wade left side. Kevin Martin grabs the board.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Wade. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And that one's good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now Mirotic, he's got 12. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And here's Wade. Mirotic, a screen on Martin. Wade dishes to Crowder. Mirotic, the screen. Wade for three, and that is good. Wade's got 7.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Curry. No luck. And at the end of the third quarter, and we're...
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game 1 of the finals. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, they managed to make short work of the last opponent, finishing the conference finals in 5 games. But they'll need all they can muster to claim the title. And here we go, the NBA Finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission's not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Basketball's biggest days, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on San Antonio. Look at San Antonio, the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Livingston is out there with Matthews. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4. On defense, the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. And Randall throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Gobert against Plumlee. Nowitzki kicks to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Aminu in the corner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either. Pistons on defense. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here is Livingston. Nowitzki with the screen on Curry. Here's Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's San Antonio with another.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Livingston dishes to Gobert. There's a screen. Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Fires the 3. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. At the elbow, it's Warren. And that one is stuffed right through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Randall, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Randall.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Randall. Pistons trail by 10. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Green, he's checked in for Detroit.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And stolen by Nowitzki. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Livingston, no luck. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside Curry. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got a couple of 3s now in the first for San Antonio. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Livingston passes to Matthews. Gobert the screen. And Matthews kicks to Livingston. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Curry. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And it's Warren with the jam.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio, here's Nowitzki. They get it again. Nice shot by Gobert.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Curry's shot is good.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Livingston dishes to Matthews. And there's the pass to Green. Nowitzki sets a screen for Green. The feed to Matthews. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. T.J. Warren picks one up. The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Matthews. San Antonio leading by 12 to the left side wing. Stoudemire in the post. He's against Nowitzki. And it's San Antonio with another.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here is Matthews after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green kicks to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Kicks it to Covington. Stoudemire inside. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this.
And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Roy Hibbert. Robert Covington out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Allen. There's the pick. Dellavedova, the pass to Aminu. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Bellinelli's got his first basket of the night. San Antonio leading by 17. To the wing on the left. For 3, Covington. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Dellavedova dishes to Aminu. Gobert the screen. And Bellinelli kicks to Gobert. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Hibbert. Shoots from the block. Second chance shot. It's laid in by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
So both teams changing it up here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Aminu uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Livingston passes to Bellinelli. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Gobert dishes to Powell. Passes it to Livingston. To the paint. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
San Antonio leading by 18. Martin wide open. He fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's the screen. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his third rebound tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Livingston kicks to Aminu. San Antonio with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Curry with the 3, and again it's San Antonio with the 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Here's Livingston, and he drops it in from the low post. Livingston's got his first points of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
They set the pick. Bellinelli with the 3. Steph Curry with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. That's tipped. 1:11 left now here in the second. Gobert with a screen on Plumlee. Bellinelli. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Steph Curry. And, of course, Ray Allen.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
A different look now for San Antonio. Stoudemire comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Robert Covington subbed in for Warren. San Antonio with the ball. Curry. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now Bellinelli. Nowitzki outside. On the wing, Green. Here's Aminu. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Aminu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
From deep three-point range, and Stephen Curry another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Bellinelli. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, for what's really a An elementary shot. He looked a little nervous on that release.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even.
So as we conclude the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie checking out the Spurs. They've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to. That athlete. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Curry with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Randall's running.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Curry tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Curry from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 29.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Livingston passes to Gobert. Shoots from the baseline. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gobert's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The dish now to Warren. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Dishes to Aminu. From about 19 feet. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Curry dishes to Randall. Outside for Martin. And it's San Antonio with another. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. Here is Livingston. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. No good. Great D that time from Curry. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Curry with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. That's a 2 from Martin. That one wide left.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Powell, he's jacked in for Aminu. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sean Livingston. Here's Dellavedova. Detroit, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Allen's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Feeds to Gobert. Matthews against Allen. Gobert with a screen for Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Powell kicks to Matthews. He dishes it to Gobert. Stripped it away. Here's Warren. An easy 2 points on the layup. Warren's got 5 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The feed now to Nowitzki. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Plumlee attacking. He's good with the little jumper in close. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Dellavedova kicks to Powell. He feeds it to Matthews. Poked loose. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Allen. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Knocked away, but they get it back. And Matthews gets it to go.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
He got it up that time.
Think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it.